You're on your way to your first blind date ever, Kat.
First one ever.
How do you feel?
Nervous. I'm really nervous. Very nervous.
You were worried this morning that he might be short.
I was just, well, because everybody already told me everything about him. I know he has a job, and he's clean, and he's a good kid, and all that. So those are the things you always worry about initially, and I don't have to because everybody cleared that up. So height's really the only other thing that's left. So, I don't know. I'm nervous.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Here we go.
Here we
Are you
go.
worried about getting stood up?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I hope not.
6-7 crew?
This is.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Nice to meet you.
You too?
He's tall. I was giving him a hard time this morning.
Oh.
They asked what my only fear was, and he said that he's going to be really short. I was like, super short, you know, short, like short.
Oh, yeah, my God. Have you ever been on a blind date, Lauren?
I have not. I think it would be very, very awkward, personally. I don't think I would know what to say.
So if somebody asked you out on a blind date, you would be apprehensive. You would be apprehensive.
But you know, it's always been hard to say no, so I probably would end up going. But I don't think I would enjoy it personally. But I mean, you never know. Maybe it would work out great, but
well, they make a lot of movies about stuff like that,
I mean,
and it works out just great.
Exactly, but then again, that is Hollywood.
Good
They
point.
make everything look that great.
Good point.
But you know, I don't know. I think it'd be definitely very awkward. Hard. It would be like forced conversation.
That's true.
I think.
The 20 question approach,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
Well, thank you for your opinion.
Thank you.
I have to ask you, have you been on a blind date before?
Never been on a blind date.
Were you ever, so you'd never been asked? Or
Never
anything?
been asked, no. Kind of exciting though, I think.
If you were asked, do you think you would go on it? I mean,
I'm probably, well, married now, but yeah, I
Right.
definitely think about it, yeah.
You've never been on a blind date, you said, but a friend of yours has. What was that experience?
Sadly, it wasn't the best experience ever. I think more so if it's a blind date, it's someone else's, like what they think that you would like in a guy, and that's not always true. So, like going on a blind
Somebody
date,
else setting it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, like, you know, she went on it, and the guy was totally not like her, didn't like any of the same things, wasn't, you know, a type of guy that she would ever go for. Sometimes that's a good thing because you can find people that you're not expecting to fall madly head over heels in love with, and you do. So I'm sure some blind dates could work out, but for my friend it was opposite of that. It was disastrous, but she kind of just like sat there and tried to enjoy his company as much as she could, and ate her dinner, and then gave him a hug and left. So
Good.
yeah, I've never been on one myself, and probably wouldn't have ever been on one, just because I'd be too nervous, and I don't know. I like to find my guys out myself. So.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jenny.
Come.
All right, so this is the infamous Wade.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
And how was your experience
It was
on the blind
fantastic.
date
Had a good
with
time.
Caitlin?
Yeah, she's a great girl. Down to earth, funny, you know. Had a great time. Glad I did it.
Glad you did it. Yeah. Well, I've heard multiple stories from people calling in saying that you're kind of a shy kid.
Oh,
And so it took
come on.
a lot. What's the lady's name at my mom's chiropractic office? Jenna or Jenny or Jennifer?
Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Did she call in?
She called in. My mom. She actually ran into my mom, and at the chiropractic office.
Okay.
And she said, that you were a nice guy.
Yeah.
Where are you originally from again? Small town, right?
Yeah, Boulder.
Boulder.
Montana.
That's right. That's right. So you enjoyed your experience with Caitlin.
Yeah, first blind date.
Are you gonna go out on a second date with Caitlin?
I don't know. We have to talk.
Yeah.
I
You
hit her up.
you didn't get to that far
No,
yet.
I haven't talked.
Okay.
I'll let you know on the exclusive interview though.
Thanks, Wade.
Yeah.
So how'd it go, Kat?
Really good.
What's your opinion?
he's tall. No, that's the first thing I said. I'm like, you're tall. And he was like, what? He didn't hear this morning where I was afraid that was going to be the thing, you know, that he would come chest high.
Right.
Not that matters, but that'll look awkward in wedding pictures.
It would.
No, super nice kid.
So I asked him, and I have to ask you now.
Okay.
Is there a plan for a second date?
I don't know, I hope so. He said he'd get a hold of me, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cute.
making dreams come true on
I
Planet
guess.
1067.
Making me blush.